Okay, so here's the conclusion. See, a wrong spirit gonna find itself out, and the right spirit gonna prevail. But all they gonna do is lie. All they gonna do is paint false narratives. All they gonna do is paint stuff that nobody don't believe in, and nobody don't think it's true in the context that they talking about it. We've been down. This is why we feel it's a race war, because when we show you clearly that these people marrying children, what you got to say about that? But the least thought that we have, oh, the whole world falls apart. That's racism. That's a race war. That's what it is right there. And so, you ain't insulting our intelligence for us not to be able to see the difference. The difference with how you judge situations with us, with just psychological stuff, but then we clearly see y'all marrying children, the same details that you're insinuating about us. You're doing it as a collective community. So how could you challenge anybody in this community? You can't. If the laws of the land is allowing people to do that, you can't challenge nobody here. You can only take care of you and yours. That's all you can do. That's all you're supposed to do. You can't come out here enforcing in North Carolina and they marrying children. North Carolina is marrying children. North Carolina has laws to marry children. Did you know that? Okay, you ain't even know that. See, me and you are in two different lanes, and I don't care about your military talent, I don't care about your police talent, or your psychological or telepath talent. I understand as a spiritual person, you have to be, when you're high ranking, a center as something that is centered. I am a center. I communicate high rank. I communicate on the same. I give information. I nourish the community. I give information, and these other people have not done that on the same subject. I've given them information on the same subject that they're talking about. That's what makes me high ranking. I am a center. I nourish people. I inform people of things they didn't know. That's how you know. I don't care about no spirituality, telepathy, and all that stuff running around. I call them spiritual space cowboys. Woohoo! Look what I can do and all that. I don't care about that. I care about real information about y'all marrying these children. But you talking about stuff we did when we was kids. Come on, stop playing with me. I'm talking about stuff you did when you was a grown man with these children, a grown woman with these children. That's what we talking about. Ain't nobody judging what people do as children. That's a clown. That's a cartoon. Judging what people do as children. Now, who does that? Somebody only been in the world 12 years. You judging what somebody that's been in the world done, and he only been in the earth 12 years. Come on, stop playing, bro. You only been in the earth 12 years. You wanted a show, and now you know what show you're gonna get? World War III, buddy. Listen, if I don't get my money, I don't care who you heard it from in my family. I don't care about that no more. I care about you coming out here listening to anybody. I don't care if it was my grandmother that told you that. If you come out here when my grandmother told you and you didn't use common sense, that it wasn't no way to prove that. Listen, you the one that's liable, not my grandmother. You know who's more liable? You that caused all these problems. And that's it, bro. And I don't care about your military talent. The fact that you are around this atmosphere, and I already sent you around this atmosphere, guess what's going to happen? World War III, and we're putting pressure and fasting against your whole community. That's what we're doing. It's not going to stop. We're going to continue to fast against your lame community out here talking about pedophiles but marrying children. We don't care nothing about, listen, the military got the age of consent at 16 under the UCMJ program, under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. People can engage sexually with 16-year-old girls, any enlisted military personnel. Any personnel of the military. Military talent can't even, what I'm saying is, my point is, military talent can't even say nothing. You can't, what you gonna say? Under the UCMJ program, you can have sex with 16-year-old girls as military. Military, you served and fought for a country that marries children. Police, you enforce laws for a country that marries children. This is the end. I'm a last days prophet. Now you understand. You understand now, don't you? Listen, man, let me explain something to you. You put yourself in this situation. Don't blame nobody in my family. I'm smart enough to know somebody in the family had to tell you. But it don't matter. I'm smart enough to also know it doesn't matter. Because you know what? You are the ones that was out here, right? You got to be responsible for yourself. And that's what makes me smarter than all of y'all. And I say that humbly. Well, you looking at it like, well, who told you this and who told you that? I don't care who told you. I care about you coming out here playing in my face. And you got to take responsibility for your actions. We're going to fast against you as a community. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give offerings against you as a community. To God's true people, salute. Over and out.